I cannot stand this man. I cannot stand this man. I cannot stand this man. The audacity to even say this is crazy, because at what point did he ever directly ask them this season if there was anything going on between them, if there's anything that he should know? He didn't do that once. He just kept throwing tests at them because he knew they were still in love with each other and being avoidant about it. And instead of removing himself from the triangle, he decided to propose to Belly and get her into an even stickier situation than she was already in, and just upend everybody's lives. Like, this is an absolutely crazy statement to say. They were both being avoidant. They have always been like this. He knows this. So for him to do what he always does and not take accountability for his own actions and throw this back on Belly, as he always does, and Conrad, is beyond me. Like, also, people saying that Belly is the reason the relationship between the brothers is bad, as if they had a good relationship to start with. They never had a good relationship. Like, what is not clicking to you guys? At what point in the show did you ever see Conrad and Jeremiah having a good relationship, even in flashbacks? And that is Adam's doing. It's not Belly's. And that's why when they had that fight before he went off to Cabo and he tried to put his inferiority complex onto Belly, and she said, "You need to look at your dad," she clocked him. She clocked him, because that is the truth. The reality is, if Adam wasn't such a little piece of shit and actually treated his sons as equals, this whole story would not exist. Jeremiah would have self-respect and love for himself to know not to get into a relationship with his brother's ex-girlfriend. I genuinely just don't have any sympathy for this man, and I cannot relate to the people saying they felt bad for him. Like, who set that system up? Who put him, like, nobody put Jeremiah in that position but himself. He did that to himself. I don't feel bad for him. He loves to pride himself on the fact that they have ESP and can read each other's minds, but he couldn't tell that Belly didn't think that they were actually broken up. He somehow apparently couldn't tell that the reason why Belly was pursuing him so hard in season 2 was because she was grieving. She lost Conrad, she lost Susanna, and Jeremiah stonewalled her for an entire year for not picking him. So she went to, and on top of that, her mother and her didn't have a great relationship in season 2 either. So she clung to the one person that wouldn't walk away. And if Jeremiah was ever actually thinking about Belly and her happiness and her needs and her wants, he would not have gotten into a relationship with her in season 2. At the end of the day, Jeremiah knows all of these things. It is why Jenny dressed him up as Hermes in season 1, because he is the messenger god. He is the one who sees everything, hears everything, and takes stories and keeps them close to his chest and only uses them for his own benefit, and then acts like a victim as if he doesn't know more to the story than the other characters. He supposedly knows Belly so well, but can't tell that she is being avoidant about her feelings. And we know he's lying. He's a liar. Because how does him acknowledging that Belly never really wanted him and is lying through her teeth actually benefit him? It doesn't. It doesn't let him have something that his brother doesn't have. It doesn't make him feel superior for being chosen. So instead of being this great communicator his fans claim him to be, he plays games and places all the blame on Belly and Conrad for a situation he created. The triangle exists because of Jeremiah. Literally, Belly never even thought of him until he got into the pool with her that day. Don't step onto the Infinity racetrack and cry about getting run over. The hell? Anyways, it's forever fuck Jeremiah Fisher. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.